Welcome to Aussie Steps, your trusted guide to making Australia your new home. But today I have to ask, what if the door to your Australian dream suddenly slammed shut? Imagine spending years preparing, studying, and working, only to find out that the skilled migration pathway you've been counting on is about to change forever. The Australian government has just announced plans to cut the skilled migration program, and the impact could be massive. If you think you have plenty of time, think again. These changes could affect your eligibility, your timeline, and even your future in Australia. In this video, I'll reveal exactly what's happening, who's at risk, and most importantly, what you need to do right now to avoid missing out. Stay with me until the end, because I'll be sharing expert tips and real answers to your most urgent questions. Don't let your chance slip away. Let's get started. Just days ago, the Australian government made headlines by announcing a significant reduction in the skilled migration program. For years, Australia has relied on skilled migrants to fill critical gaps in the workforce, but now the government says it's time to tighten the intake. The new plan proposes slashing the number of skilled visas available, with a particular focus on limiting certain occupations and raising the bar for eligibility. Officials claim these changes are necessary to address housing shortages, ease pressure on public services, and respond to growing public concern about population growth. Here's the contrast. Last year, Australia welcomed a record number of skilled migrants, opening doors for thousands of talented people from around the world. Now, the message is clear, the door is narrowing, and competition is about to get fierce. If you're planning to apply, you'll be facing stricter requirements, fewer spots, and a much shorter window of opportunity. In a moment, I'll break down exactly who's most affected by these changes, so you can see where you stand and what you need to do next. Stay tuned, because this could change everything for you. So who stands to gain, and who could lose out as these new migration cuts take effect? Let's break it down. If you're in a high-demand field like healthcare or aged care, you might still have a strong chance. The government has signaled that critical sectors will remain a priority, so nurses, doctors, and allied health professionals could find the door still open, though the competition will be tougher than ever. On the other hand, if you're an engineer, IT professional, or work in a field that's no longer on the priority list, your pathway just got a lot narrower. The number of available spots is shrinking, and the points required to qualify are likely to rise. For international students hoping to transition to permanent residency, the uncertainty is even greater. Some pathways may close altogether, while others could require higher English scores or more work experience. And for those already in Australia on temporary visas, the pressure is on to secure a spot before the rules change again. In the next section, I'll tackle some of the biggest myths and misconceptions about these changes, so you don't get caught off guard. With so much news swirling around, it's easy to fall for the myths. Some people are saying skilled migration is being stopped completely, but that's simply not true. The reality is, the program is being reduced, not eliminated. Others believe, if you're already in the system, you're safe. In fact, even current applicants could face new hurdles or longer wait times. And don't be fooled by the idea that there's no hope for new applicants. While it's true the competition will be tougher, opportunities still exist for those who act quickly and meet the new criteria. In the next section, I'll explain why the government is making these changes now and what it means for your future plans. So why is the Australian government making these cuts right now? The answer lies in a mix of politics, economics, and public sentiment. On one hand, there's growing pressure to address the housing crisis, with many Australians struggling to find affordable homes. The government argues that reducing skilled migration will help ease demand and make housing more accessible. On the economic front, officials claim that a smaller intake will relieve pressure on public services like healthcare and education, which have been stretched thin in recent years. But here's the contrast. While some believe these cuts will solve immediate problems, Many business leaders and economists warn that Australia risks creating new skill shortages and slowing economic growth. The debate is heated, and the stakes are high. In the next section, I'll show you exactly what you need to do now to protect your future and make the most of the opportunities that remain. If you're serious about making Australia your new home, now is the time to act. Waiting could mean missing out entirely. Here's what you need to do, step by step, to give yourself the best possible chance in this new, more competitive environment. First, check your eligibility against the latest skilled occupation lists and points requirements. These are changing fast, so don't rely on old information. Visit the official government websites or consult a registered migration agent to make sure you're up to date. Next, gather all your documents, education certificates, work references, English test results, and anything else you'll need. Having everything ready will help you move quickly if a new opportunity opens up. If you're already in Australia on a temporary visa, review your options for transitioning to permanent residency. Some pathways may be closing soon, so don't assume you have time to spare. For international students, look into gaining relevant work experience or improving your English score to boost your points. Most importantly, seek professional advice. A registered migration agent can help you navigate the changes, avoid costly mistakes, and identify the best strategy for your situation. Remember, the competition is about to get much tougher, and small errors could cost you your chance. Finally, don't wait for the official changes to take effect. Start your process now. The earlier you act, the better your odds. In the next section, I'll share what migration experts are saying about these changes and how you can stay ahead of the curve. Migration agents across Australia are sounding the alarm. Act now or risk missing out. Many experts are seeing a surge in inquiries and warn that waiting even a few weeks could make a huge difference. They emphasize the importance of submitting complete, accurate applications and staying informed about the latest updates. Some agents report that clients who prepared early are already seeing better outcomes, while those who delayed are facing tougher competition and stricter requirements. Their advice is clear: don't try to navigate these changes alone. Get professional guidance, stay proactive, and be ready to adapt as the rules continue to evolve. We know these changes are raising a lot of questions, so let's address a few of the most common ones. First, can I still apply if my occupation is on the list? Yes, but act quickly, spots are filling fast. Second, will current applications be affected? Some may face longer processing times or new requirements, so stay alert. And finally, is it worth getting professional help? Absolutely. With the rules shifting, expert advice can make all the difference. Up next, let's wrap up with your next steps. The landscape for skilled migration to Australia is changing fast, but with the right information and timely action, your dream is still within reach. Don't let uncertainty hold you back. Start preparing now, seek expert advice, and stay updated with Aussie Steps for the latest news and guidance. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an important update. Your future in Australia depends on the steps you take today. Stay proactive and stay hopeful.